as sacrament is an outward sign instituted by Jesus which gives grace. Good, that's good. Now you could go back to the first book of the Bible now. What does God say about the world at the end of each day when he makes it? When God created the world, he said it was good. You speech monkeys. When God created the world, he said it was good. What do I do now? Well, go back to the question. When God created the world, he said it was good. Therefore, nature itself, physical reality, is charged with holiness. So God uses that stuff. Give an example. Water in baptism, bread in the Eucharist. Good. So God uses that stuff as outward signs to give his grace to people. What is grace? Grace is God's unconditional love, which we receive through prayer and the sacraments. Great. Now, a new paragraph, go into a bit of detail about the 7 sacraments. There are 7 sacraments: baptism, confirmation, the Eucharist, anointing of the sick. Just what you could do is you can categorize them into 3 different groups, can't you? Can you remember those? There's initiation and healing and vocation, or you can call this last one service or community. Do you remember those? Okay, try and do it like that. There are 7 sacraments which were given to the church by Jesus. Sacraments of initiation, baptism being the first, Holy Communion or the Eucharist, and confirmation, which seals in your baptism. Good detail. Sacraments of healing, reconciliation, and anointing of the sick. Good. And then there's sacraments of vocation or service or community, which is marriage and holy orders, which means becoming a priest. That's great. Now we could improve some of that by including words like incarnation, and we could talk about how Jesus healed people using touch, and really try and connect back to those gospel stories. There's even a beautiful catechism quote, which is that the sacraments touch all the important moments of the Christian life. You could include that as well. Okay, thank you. And you could even do an extra little tiny bit linking to the Eucharist. Remember, the Eucharist is a key word. And you could talk about how the Eucharist is the blessed sacrament, the most blessed sacrament, even though baptism's the first one, so in some sense the most important, really. But the Eucharist is the blessed sacrament because it is Jesus himself. And that is why Holy Mass is the source and summit of life.